Chukky Okobi back with more basic instructions. Now, the basic instructions approach to personal development is a holistic approach, developing business leaders in every aspect of who they are. Now, my coach, yeah, even coaches need coaches, but my coach, my mentor, he's from Hawaii. Now, I love this guy. My coach, he's always talking about his mentor. I think it was his uncle, and what he used to say in the native Hawaiian language, Aohe pau ko ike ko halau, which translates to realize not all learnings come from your school. There are learnings all around us if we quiet down and open up the mind. Because when you change the way you look at things, even your business and career, the things you look at start to change. It's interesting. The aspects of mental and emotional wellness that I've trained on and I've been coached on, they don't always come from the typical places we think to go for guidance in business. The basic instructions mind mastery approach focuses on helping leaders develop in all aspects of their existence as a human being. Now, with the work I've done, developing myself as a mental and emotional release practitioner and healer, studying esoteric aspects of human life from ancient cultures, more specifically the ancient Hawaiian culture, the Hawaiians taught us a wellness model that saw each of us as humans as possessing 4 bodies. Now, obviously, common thinking is that our body is our physical vessel where we house our vital organs like the heart and the brain. That's true. In the model I'm sharing with you now, though, the physical is just one of the 4 bodies. There are 3 other aspects that you want to consider when you think to yourself, wondering, how could I fully develop myself as a leader and be able to show up at my very best in all aspects of my life? So what I want you to think about is what the Hawaiians refer to as the 4 bodies. Now, think of the 4 aspects of who you are like a totem pole. Each body is stacked horizontally, one on top of the other. The top body is what we refer to as the spiritual body. And think of this body as your higher self. If you're of religious faith, it's the part of us that's connected to our higher power and the universal consciousness of our environment. Now, this part of you is energetic and vibrational. It reminds me of the quote from the great inventor Nikola Tesla when he said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. In our company and career, this connects to the idea of think about aspects of the business like corporate culture or morale. The level of wellness in this higher level of who you are relates directly to how you are received by others, whether that be your team, other collaborative relationships, clients, customers. Think about it. How do people react or feel when you enter the room? Are they relaxed, inspired, and motivated around you? Do they feel free to communicate their ideas and needs in the office with their direct superiors or even with you directly as the boss? Or is the corporate culture one in which everyone is wound tight, tiptoeing through the workday, intimidated by their higher-ups, afraid to be open about what's going on with them personally or professionally? Now, I don't have to tell you that the culture and energy of the company starts with whoever's at the top, the boss. And since you're at the top of the food chain, whatever vibration that you're at experiencing in your higher body, it trickles down into the fabric of your entire organization. So you can easily connect to why developing this part of who you are as a leader is really important. The next body below that one is your mental body. This is your conscious mind, the part of you that's focused in, listening right now. It's the place in our minds that we make decisions, plan our strategies, execute logic. I don't have to go too deep into this one. You can see why in today's marketplace, leaders and corporations are investing more and more into personal development for their employees and themselves. The global personal development market was valued in 2021 at $42 billion and is projected to grow to over $53 billion by 2030. Top business leaders recognize the value of investing in customized personal development solutions as part of their efforts to gain a competitive advantage. Fostering development of the mental body in our team and working on our mental functions in ourselves as leaders has found to enhance the capabilities of our employees, particularly sales and customer service teams on various fronts, including presentation and communication skills and overall productivity and profitability of the company. You'd agree that coaching on mindset is an obvious place where continued personal development could be beneficial for everyone involved. Now, the big one we want to focus on is the next body down, the emotional body. One thing that many people aren't aware of is that our emotions are just energy in motion. Think about it, emotions. The great steel magnate Andrew Carnegie wrote in his 1908 Gospel of Wealth, a memoir he wrote outlining the requisites that enabled him as a business leader to amass what until recent decades was the largest financial fortune in human history. The number one requisite he outlines in this essay that enabled him to have the impact on human society that he did, the number one requisite was emotional discipline. Carnegie understood that when negative emotions like frustration, anxiety, and regret are dominant in your mind, human logic becomes sluggish, and the energy of those emotions, emotions, can seep into the fabric of everything we are attempting to accomplish, not only in our business, but in our personal lives as well. Learning to operate day to day through positive emotions, positive energy in our gas tank can be the difference in your overall experience of building our business and legacy. And of course, we already touched on the fourth body, our physical. Now, a mantra that I came up with when I was first learning NLP back in college as a football player is the mind commands, the body obeys. Making sure that we're actively building our business and legacy, that we're taking care of our physical bodies, getting regular exercise and seeing our doctors for regular checkups. It's of vital importance, but I'm not going to lecture you on that. I do want to point out how all four of these bodies interact and affect one another. To keep it simple, think about it like this. The four bodies are stacked one on top of another, and the one above has direct effect on the body beneath. So if the spiritual body or higher self is vibrating at a lower frequency, the mental body below, your thoughts as a leader, can become sluggish and less efficient, throwing the productivity of the mental body off. If the mental body is out of harmony, the body below, where my emotions and energy reside, emotions, are going to have a lower vibration or frequency and tend to generally be more negative day to day, leaving us prone to more bouts of frustration, anxiety, regret, which can then, as medical science has proven, lead to complications and dis-ease in the physical body. It's a scientific fact that poor emotional health can weaken the immune system, leading to things like high blood pressure, stomach ulcers, even certain types of cancer. Things that'll make it a challenge to show up in your work and in your personal life. That's where learning the basic instructions of mind mastery just might be that customized or alternative personal development solution that could take your company and career as a leader to the next level. It's like my coach said, Aohe pau ko ike ko halau. Remember, not all learnings come from your school. It's just some food for thought as you're building your legacy and looking for an advantage to differentiate yourself as a leader in the global marketplace. Success is simple if you know the basic instructions of mind mastery.